YouTube, it's Dino here with a how-to video on starting city and city skylines. Chose the Lagoon Shore map to begin with, and I'm going to show you guys a cool design that I like to use whenever I start a city. I've used it several times and it seems to work out really well. So to start, what I like to do first off is zoom out, take a look at the map and see where I want to zone what, and place the different parts of my city, like the districts, so to speak. You know what I mean, like basically put industry here and residential here and, you know, my offices and whatever here later on when our population is much higher. So to begin, if you haven't already, you'll notice that all these roads are blacked out, and to fix that problem, just build a tile of road with the only road that's unlocked, and then bam, you have all your other roads. So briefly, before we begin, we'll discuss the types of roads. We have the 2-lane roads, 2-lane, 2-way, 2-lane 1-way, 4-lane, 2-way, 6-lane 2-way, and 6-lane 1-way. Those are, and then obviously highway and intersections here. But over here you have the different types of roads. What I mean basically is like straight road or curved road, you know, whatever. So select the 2-lane road, 2-lane 1-way road. And this is our highway entrance, obviously, and since we're going to put our industry over here, we're going to need, first let's expand this out to right about there, and bring that there, and we're going to need an entrance for the trucks, because industry tends to have a lot of truck traffic, both deliveries coming in and deliveries going to your commercial zones, and so they need their own entrance. So to do that, what I'm going to do is, delete this. Okay, let's redo that. Sorry about that, guys. I know that unless you have the mod, you only get partial refunds, so try not to mess up too much. But the reason I did that is because I want to back that up some. Bring this up out to about there, and then straight. Try and get everything. I mean, I don't know, I'm really particular, and I really like my roads to be completely straight. So we're going to need an overpass. So build it like that, go back to the straight road tool, and then bring it down to there. Okay, so now we have a pretty decent looking overpass, and now we have the entrance into our industrial zone. So what I like to do in this design is build out one block, build a block up and a block down, and now trucks coming in can either go left or they can go right and continue onto this loop that we're going to build with 2-way roads. Build out a block, up a block, over a block, over another block. And to avoid intersections, especially on the roads coming in, if we did this, and since I have that mod, I'm going to build this just to show you, but you don't build this unless you don't do it, because we're just going to have to delete it anyways. Now we have an intersection here. They're all going to have to stop, traffic's going to back up, and it's just going to create problems. So, in this particular instance, the solution to that is to build an overpass. So let's do that, and get this perfectly lined up here, if you get what I'm saying, so that way we can build it straight over. Okay, so now we have like an outside loop with trucks coming in either going left or right, and if need be, they can, I guess they can't really, I mean, if they wanted to, they'd have to go back out on the highway, but generally speaking, the trucks will be able to make their deliveries, no problems. And if they need to leave the city or leave the industrial zone, we're going to give them that as their exit, which looks good. I mean, that's pretty aesthetically appealing. It's not an ugly grid. I mean, it is a grid, but it's not like exactly, I don't know, you guys know what I'm saying. Anyways, so let's get our residential zone built. First, just to get everything lined up, they're going to need a way to get to work. So there we go. Now they have a way to get to work with this tile road. And we'll build it out to like here. And select the 4-lane, 2-lane roads, bring it out to about here. Alright, yeah, like what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 5 blocks. Fill this down. 3 blocks. There we go. Alright. Now go back to your one-way roads and expand the entrance. And make sure you're not here. Zoom in. It makes everything easier. I'm going to build it to about here. Do the same with the other road. There we go. Okay. Sorry about the bad camera. It keeps zooming in, zooming out, backing up, turning left, right. Sorry about that. Go to the curved roads and go half a block, half a block, half a block, and there, connected there. Do the same here. Half a block, half a block, half a block, half a block. There we go. It's not exactly perfectly symmetrical, but it works. And now I see we made a mistake. Sorry. I gotta fix that. We gotta bring this out just a little bit more. And later on we'll make this cooler looking. For now, we're just gonna leave it like this. Go 3 blocks. This will give us plenty of room to zone the start. And so place this there. Let's force traffic onto this road because this is our main road. This is where we want to force traffic onto. So build this as a one-way going this way, and that way cars coming in have to go here. However, we will give them another main road to use. Later on we can upgrade this and we'll force traffic onto that road as well. Now this is the road leaving the city, so make sure you flip this around and there. We are going to give them a one-way, like extend this one-way here. And then if you guys want, split this down the middle, just there. And I know that's like really grid pattern, but it's going to look cool. Trust me, we're going to fix it. We're going to make it much better looking later on. In fact, I think what we could do is, we could do this. Let's select the curve road tool and let's do it like this instead. We will bring it like this and you delete this section of road and we'll continue this on. Okay, there. Now I'll bring this over here and do the same with this one way. Turn the snap points off if it's doing this to you, and it should fix the problem, but I guess apparently not. Let me think how we can fix this problem. We'll build it like that. There we go. Okay. Now make sure you flip this all around so that way it stays as the exit. Why isn't it letting me do it? Okay. So that way this is still the exit road. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Now that we have that set up, we can start zoning, I guess. I'm trying to see whether we should leave this all like that, or if there's a better way to do it. I don't know. I don't like how it turned out. I want this to be straight, so let's move this down here. Okay. Around. Okay, there we go. So now we can start getting our power. When it comes to power, select for now just the wind turbine. We don't really need the huge amount of power that the coal produces because we don't have any industry really. So select the wind turbine. If you hover over, it shows its max output, which is important to consider when you're looking at the wind map, because like here it's not at its max productivity, because it's only making 7. Here it's making 8 megawatts, so let's place it right there. We'll do the same with our water, just think of a smart placement. We could place that here, but I want to keep that kind of pollution free. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right there. The arrows show which way the current flows, so our pollution is going to flow downstream, which means that we can place, instead of a water tower, we can place the pumping station, and we'll place it here far enough from the pollution that it's not going to be a problem. When it makes that noise, you did it right. And there, let's get water into our city. I don't know, I'm really picky about roads. With the pipelines, not so much. I don't know why, that's really bad. But it works, I guess. So now select your power lines. This is getting power, so we don't need to build that there, but we need to place this here. Okay. Once people start moving in, we'll get electricity to them because we can see which way would be cheapest and most effective regarding the placement of the power lines. So let's just zone a few blocks. We'll zone commercial now just to get it over with, but we'll wait to do the industrial. And apparently here we have a problem with the roads. If you see this T-shape, that means that something's wrong regarding the direction of the one-way. See, now it's fixed. This is all leaving. So there we go. Now we can start everything up. We still have a pretty decent amount of money. We could continue on building roads and figuring all this out, but for now I'm just going to wait, just hold off doing that. Everybody is praising me, saying hooray for the mayor, which is cool, I guess. So, in the meantime, while we wait for people to move in, let's take a look at, well, I guess, here, let's get power first, and then we'll talk about the budget panel and stuff. I just want to see if another building pops up somewhere so I don't have to cross over. Because wherever you place power lines, there can't be a building. So it's kind of stupid to do this. Is it because we didn't zone here? Did we zone here? Yeah, let's zone here and see if a building pops up. I know, they all want power, they're getting mad. Come on. How come nothing will pop up here? I guess we have no choice. I'm just gonna have to do it. Alright, I guess we'll delete that later and fix it. For now, it's alright. You see what I mean? It creates this like little block and it annoys me. But there we go. I guess they all have power now. They're happy. And if we wait, our demand is going to start changing. They're going to want stores and they're going to need jobs, and that will all switch up. If you look here, you have your maintenance cost, the little negative thing. And if you want to know more about your budget, click here. You will see your expenses on your various services, your income from taxes and tourists, as well as public transportation, like buying bus tickets. Here's your expenses reiterated, as well as a few other things that aren't listed above, such as your policies, and yeah, so there you have it. And up here you can take loans, not yet, but you will be able to, and adjust your taxes. I just thought that was kind of cool to go over, just so you guys know. Our demand for industry is increasing, so we can place some industry here. Avoid building on your entrance and exit roads. It just creates problems. In fact, I may even avoid doing it on this road right here, just because then trucks stop and they block stuff up and it's just annoying. But yeah, so there we go. We have our own little city started. different demands are increasing, and we're going to eventually need to expand our roads and create more area to zone. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all that I wanted to cover in the first video. I could sit here and wait until we hit the first, what's it called? The first milestone, but I think it's kind of pointless. I don't really have anything else to cover until we unlock some of the other services. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue playing up until that point. I'm going to stop the video here in a moment, continue playing. I guess the one thing I need to do before we go is we need to get our industrial zone power. So let's do that, because that's really important. Let's build it over like this. Oh, come on. Right there and there. Okay, so now they have power. So yeah, everything's done for the start. I'm gonna continue playing, like I said, up until the next milestone, and then start the next video. You guys can do the same. Do however you like. You know, design everything the way you want. That's kind of what this game is about. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first video and the content that I put in here. I put a lot of effort, a lot of recording into it, and I hope it was worth it. I hope you guys have a good time playing this game. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more of this content. And it's Dino. See you guys later.